Okay, can I tell you that I'm very excited about Vegepod because I have a Vegepod. I love it so much because this is a self-watering container garden. I love to grow vegetables and herbs, a little bit of whatever I want, maybe some tomatoes, because you know what? We are heading into garden season. Don't worry, it's right around the corner. We're gonna head into spring, right? But this is a self-watering container that is so portable, has a zip-off cover, and it's on a clearance price. So from Vegepod, all the way from Australia. This is the entire container garden. We're going to tell you how it works, but it is on a clearance price. You're going to be able to, hello, apartment living on that deck or balcony. Maybe you don't have like an entire field where you can actually plant, but you want a little herb garden for yourself. All right, so let's bring in Blake Harris. No reorder on this. I love the Vegepod. Blake, I love my Vegepod so much, so I'm very excited. I love to grow, and I'm sure a lot of people love to save a little money and have that kind of, thrill of growing their own herbs and tomatoes. Nice to see you, Blake.
Good to be here. Thanks for having us.
Okay, tell me about Vegepod and where are you Skyping in from? Is it Australia?
I am from Australia,
Yes.
and the products were born in Australia as well, but no, I'm actually over here in Colorado, so
Nice.
in the US.
Okay,
Yeah.
talk to me about the Vegepod and what makes it so fun and unique.
For sure. So, yeah, Dad was just a failed gardener. So
Yeah.
he would either forget to water his veggies, something would come along and eat them. It just wasn't convenient enough, and there really wasn't any products out there that took away all the regular hassles of the garden. So there was born the Vegepod. And in the last couple of years, the Veggie Bag. It won Product of the Year at the Chelsea Flower Show.
Nice.
And it just takes away a lot of the regular problems of the garden. So how it works is you're going to fill it all the way up to the rim on the green edge here of the Veggie Bag.
Okay.
That gives you a foot of depth. So you get some good quality potting mix in there. Then you can plant your seeds or your seedlings, whatever you prefer. And as they grow, they'll grow up through the bag, and the roots will go down all the way to the base. And there's a nice hard base on there with an overflow, but there's actually a hidden feature, which is the self-watering wicking tray.
Yeah.
And there's enough water in there to last.
Self-watering? Yeah.
Yeah, you got 2 weeks in summer, so you forget to water, you go on vacation, don't have to
Yes.
count on the neighbors, no worries at all, it'll just self-water. So it's super
Nice.
simple.
I love the whole self-watering feature. I also love that it's going to prevent, because really the kind of nemesis of gardening is like those critters, right? Or the bunnies
yeah.
and all that. They love to eat those veggies and herbs too. Okay, walk me
Yep.
through what's happening right there. And even that special kind of clear material, right? That gets all the
Definitely.
sun.
So that, yeah, exactly that. So yeah, real key part of this is our Veggie Bag mesh. Now it's strong enough, as you mentioned, to keep out those bigger critters like the rabbits, birds, squirrel, deer, but it's also fine enough for the smaller bugs and slugs as well.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about the critters getting in. It keeps, it also retains a little bit of warmth, creating that microclimate, but it is breathable. It is permeable mesh. It does break down the big storms, wind and rain. So it really creates a nice microclimate in there for the vegetables, increasing the growth rates as well. So we leave the thing zipped up at all times. That's going to keep out the critters, increase the growth rates, and protect from all the elements.
Here's the other great thing, and maybe we can watch that video again because I think she was doing something to it. The great thing about it is it's fully portable as well, right?
It is, exactly. So super easy to move around. So there are the drag handles either side of it. So once it's full of soil, you can easily just move it, lift it. If you did move, you can bring it with you. If you need to get it out of the way, you can easily drag it around. So those drag handles are super convenient. So it's not stuck in one place as when you are gardening it normally is. So yeah, very portable. It self-waters and also, yeah, protects from all those elements.
Okay, let's watch this video because I think she was also collapsing it as well. So let's look at this. So she's able to, it's got handles. Look at how small it collapses down to as well. But there it is, dragging it, and then boom, look at that. Blake, you're
Yeah.
gonna be able to grow your favorite vegetables, your favorite herbs, even tomatoes. What other things can you grow there? I mean, if you have an apartment, this is your saver right here, right? And
Definitely.
so many herbs.
Yeah, well, exactly. So you can really grow whatever you want, like you were saying just then. So whether it be your favorite herbs you cook with,
I
salad,
love that.
leafy greens, lettuce, spinach, kale, basil, thyme, oregano, but even the root vegetables, you've got enough depth in there to do carrots,
And
onion, garlic,
tall
beets,
enough for
and
tomatoes.
exactly. So you can do the tomatoes, the cucumbers, the strawberries, so all the big fruiting plants as well. Pretty much whatever you want in the veggie bag.
Hmm.
And if you wanted to fill one up, you could do with your herbs. You can pop your tomatoes in another one, your onions and garlic in another one if you wanted. So a lot of people end up having multiple. So whether you've
Yeah.
got a small little condo area and a little balcony, or you've got a big backyard, there's a guy out in Hawaii who has 50 of them. So
Oh,
you can definitely get
wow.
a few of them, and he grows all kinds of niche vegetables. So definitely grow whatever you want. You just get some good soil, and
Uh-huh.
then you really don't need to worry about it too much.
And then the other great thing is it's self-watering. So when you said that it,
Yeah.
retains that water for about 2 weeks or so, if you're taking a vacation, and a lot of people take 2-week vacations, right? You don't have to
Yeah,
worry about like
exactly.
asking your neighbor, like, hey, could you water my plants? Things like that, right?
That's
So
right.
very, very easy and convenient. I know the Vegepod makes some big ones. This might be your
Yeah.
most compact and more portable one, right?
That's right, exactly that. So yeah, this is one of our smaller sizes. There are bigger ones if you wanted to go bigger, but it's really nice and compact if you have a tight space. And obviously to be able to get in and grow your own vegetables. I don't know how your buyers have managed to pull it off, but you guys do have a killer deal today,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's super cool.
Yes, on a clearance price, $13.25 gets us home. And you know what? I have to say, it's the most compact, but look at how big it is. I'm 5'7". Blake, I love my Vegepod
Yeah.
so much because you know what? There's nothing more rewarding than growing your own tomatoes and herbs. Fresh herbs,
That's right.
right?
It's
All right.
so satisfying.
It
Yeah,
is. It's so satisfying. And I feel like I'm saving a little money too. All right. Thank you, Blake.
definitely. Thanks for having us. Bye.
I have to say, I really like that beautiful, like,